Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. This is the 1985 Pennant race. This is also the final day of the regular season. Yes, we completed the regular season together, guys. Today is October 6th, 85. We are at Arlington Stadium for a game between the California Angels and the Texas Rangers. Why is this game important? Well, let's take a look. The California Angels, very simple. Win and they're in. 81 wins, 80 losses. Right now, they are the third place. They are in third place in the American League West. A win here for the Angels puts them in the playoffs and eliminates Kansas City. A loss in this game, and then we will have to play tonight the Oakland Athletics against the Kansas City Royals to see if the Royals tie the Angels. And then we would have a one-game playoff, all right, on Sunday. G. Puck and Philip Reynolds join us here at Arlington Stadium. Reynolds says, did the Reds make it? Of course they did. The Reds are the number 6 seed in the National League. They will play the Mets, who won last night, to clinch that playoff spot. So the Mets are the number 5 and the Reds are the number 6. Cincinnati will have to go play the Mets in the National League wild card playoff game. The winner there then takes on the Astros in a best of 3, but we'll talk about that another time. In this game, it's all about the Angels and the Rangers. The Angels put together a very interesting lineup. This was the last day of the regular season. The Angels were out of it, so it's pretty much a hodgepodge lineup of fringe players and players that normally didn't see the plate. So anything can happen here with this game. Although the Angels did historically won this game 6-5. Historically, there were 21 hits and 1 error. So we'll see. But the Angels do have their ace pitcher on the mound for this game. And so that makes the big difference. The Rangers, of course, do not. So this could be very interesting. Once again, I'm not going to do 10-minute ticker until the end of the game. So, unless if I have to. If the Angels win, I will do a 10-minute ticker. We'll complete it, and there will be no game tonight, as I do need some time to prepare the playoff rosters, and there would not be a game tomorrow as well. I would not start the playoffs until Monday. Angels versus Rangers. The Angels know what's at stake. Win, and they're in, and it is done. What a great season it was. Starting pitcher for the Rangers will be Jeff Russell. 3 wins, 6 losses, a 7.55 ERA. He gets the call for this game for the Rangers. It's meaningless for Texas. It means everything to the Angels. Let's start with some baseball action. Top of the first, leading off for the Angels, second baseman Rob Wilfong. As I said, this is a hodgepodge Angels lineup. A lot of starters are not in it, mostly because this was the last day of the regular season and the Angels put some players out just to play. And in that case, I'm not going to change lineups. It is what it is. That's what makes sometimes a season replay so interesting. You get a lineup that would normally not be playing in a game like this. Russell will pitch to start the game. 1-5, error on a throw. Wilfong will swing. 4-2, ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Wayne Tollison. His error rating is a 7. That's an 11. He won't make the error, and that is out number 1. So it's a ground ball to short. 1 out, and that will bring up center fielder, a young Devon White. He only batted 143. Devon White gets the call. That's the first out. Russell with the pitch. 4-1, strikeout chance. Got him. Struck him out. First strikeout for Russell, out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Daryl Sconiers, batted 286. Very interesting. The Angels are going to have to win it with a hodgepodge lineup. Russell will pitch 2-6. Error on a grounder. Sconiers will swing 3-4, and that's a base hit into left field. The ball is hit to left, which is Ward. Ward's error rating is a 14. That's a 12, and he will make an error on the play. That is a single. It automatically gets Sconiers to second on a base running rating. And the ball is hit to left, which is Ward. He has no arm adjusting. A base running rating of 1-3. Sconiers takes third. He will. Sconiers gets to third base on a single and an error. So that's a base hit for Sconiers and an E7. First error already on the Rangers, and that puts a runner at third base. Error on a grounder as he boots the ball. As he boots the ball, and Sconiers is on at third. Next batter, third baseman Jack Howell. Sconiers on at third. The Rangers are going to play the it's 2 outs, so the infield will play no. Howell will pitch. Russell will pitch to Howell. Check the strat roll. That's a 19, nothing happening. Russell will pitch. 2-1, strikeout chance. 16, got him. Howell, Arlington Stadium adds 1 to strikeouts and subtracts 1s from walks. That is a 16, and he strikes out Howell. Strikeout number 2, and the base hit, and the error does not hurt them. Bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Angels in this game is Mike Witt. 15 wins, 9 losses, 3.56 ERA. This is the Angel ace. Leading off for the Rangers. They don't have much of a hodgepodge lineup. It's pretty common. Shortstop Wayne Tollison leads off for Texas. 3.13 average. Not interested in RWB racing. I am very sorry to hear that. Not really interested in the game. I love NASCAR. I don't want to play that. Witt's pitch. 6-5. Blank. Tollison will swing. And that is a 1-1. And against a righty, that's a fly out to left. Out number 1. The reason why it would take too long to play the game, I heard it takes 3 hours to play a game. The same amount of time it takes to do golf. Not interested in playing a game that takes that long. Here's Kurt Wilkerson for the Rangers. He's at second base for the game. Witt will pitch. 3-5. That's a strikeout chance. 15. Got him. He struck out Wilkerson. Strikeout number 1 for Witt. He had 180 of them in 85. But I do thank you for the offer, though, guys. Here's first baseman Pete O'Brien. 267 average, 22 home runs. Very simple for the Angels. Win and they're in, and the season ends. Pitch from Witt, 5-4. That's a blank. O'Brien gets the swing, 5-3. Ground out to short, inning over. A 1-2-3 inning for Witt. No score after 1. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Angels, designated hitter Rufino Linares. He got the call here for DH. Russell with the pitch, 6-6. Home run chance. Rufino against the 20, and that is gone against the righty. Boom, it is out of here. Rufino Linares gets a solo home run off of Jeff Russell. And that one is out of here. A ball hit to center field. Gone in Arlington Stadium. 1-0 Angels. Home run by Linares. He had only 3 of them in 85. But he gets the home run here. 1-0 Cali. Angels fans, cheers. Yay! Royals fans groan. There are some Angels fans here at Arlington Stadium, but the Royals fans are watching this game on TV. Leading off next batter for the Angels will be Daryl Miller. He is in right field for the game. Russell will pitch. 1-2, range play at the park. Arlington Stadium says 6-4, and that is a blank. We got a rare play. Rare play 56. Left fielder crashes into the wall, chasing a deep drive. Resolved as a D7 range play. So that's Gary Ward out there. His range is a 3. Does he make the play? No, he does not. That's going to be a double. So Daryl Miller will automatically make second base. Now, if the left fielder fails to make the play, the center fielder picks up the ball with the hitter attempting a triple. Resolved like an S+8 with the play at third. So Miller's base running rating is a 4. The center fielder, Wright, picks it up. The center fielder, George Wright, picks it up, and he adds 1. So a 1-5, Miller's at third. A 6, he's out. He's safe at third base with a triple. So Miller hits that's going to go as a triple, as he will go to third. The left fielder did crash into the wall, chasing a deep drive. I will check to see if Ward is okay, because it does say check, and his injury rating is a 1. So a 1 to 2, he's fine. That is a 1, and Ward is okay. He bounces off the wall, brushes off his jersey, and says, I'm just fine. I'm going to continue to play. But that is a triple for Daryl Miller. So a home run and a triple for the Angels. And that will bring up left fielder Pat Keedy. Keedy only had 4 at-bats in 85. He batted .500. So this card is nasty. But he is a fringe player. It's one of the reasons why his card looks a little different from the rest. But, all right. But he is on the starting lineup, so he does get to play. Russell on the mound, Miller on at third. Strat roll says a 17, nothing happening. Rangers are going to keep the infield back. Russell will pitch. 5-5. Base hit right up the middle. Don't even have to go to Keedy's card. That is a single. Miller comes in to score. He scores, and it's now 2-0 Angels. Base hit for Keedy. Again, Royals fans groan. Ugh. Next batter is the catcher, Jerry Naren. He got the call for catcher. Infield halfway. Checking a strat. That's a 4. Keedy actually has a 19 chance of a stolen base, but his stolen base rating is a 0. So obviously that's not happening. So Russell will pitch. 6-4. That's a strikeout chance. 15 is high. Naren will swing. 4-1. That's a ball hit to center field. That's a 13 against a righty. It's going to be a fly out to center. Out number 1. Next up is the shortstop, Craig Gerber. He got the call at play here for the Angels. Baseball Demos joins us here at Arlington Stadium. Good to have you here, Dave. Yep, the only canned sunshine in KC right now. The Angels are doing with a hodgepodge lineup, but this was their starting lineup, all right, on the last day of the season. Checking a strat, and that is a 10. Keedy not going anywhere. Even with a 19 attempt, his stolen base rating is a 0, so he's not going anywhere. Infield halfway, Russell will pitch. 6-2, that's a blank. Gerber gets to swing. 4-5, ground out to short. Do they turn it? 2-0, 3. Second base, Wilkerson, no adjustment. A 1-3, the Rangers turn the double play, and they do. Shortstop to second to first, inning over. Side retired. The Angels, though, get 2 runs on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Rangers is their designated hitter, Larry Parrish. Angels win, and they're in, and this season is over. I will do a 10-minute ticker, finish it off. There will be no game tonight or tomorrow. We'll start the playoffs on Monday. Mike Witt will pitch. It's gonna be. I basically choose a 26-man roster, not a 25. 13 batters, 13 pitchers by most at bats and most innings pitched, or I should say, relief appearances. I will put together a lefty and a righty lineup. You will not have the same lineup go through the entire postseason because they wouldn't do that anyway. It's not like one and gone. One and gone, it was always one lineup. Plus, there are some players that are on teams that were not on the one and gone teams that were on them in the regular season. It'll be the same way I did the 1994 restart playoffs. Witt will pitch. 3-2 against a righty walk chance, and that is a walk to Parrish. Witt walks the leadoff batter. Royals fans hoping the Rangers want to win a game. Here's Gary Ward. Ward is in left field for the game, infield halfway. But I will use Baseball Reference to help me put the lineups together. I can put together a good baseball lineup. I've been doing this for I've been playing baseball games for years. I can put together a good lineup, but I probably will go by most used. The lineups that they would use if they were in the playoffs. Parrish on it first. Strat roll says a 20. Witt has a pickoff chance. Throws to first. Not in time. Parrish gets back. Witt will pitch. 6-3. Range play at the park. Arlington Stadium says 2-3. Fly ball to center field. Out there is Devon Wright. His range is a 2. Nope, that's going to be a double for Gary Ward. Double for Ward. Parrish's base running rating is a 1. Double to center field. Add 1 is a 2. Wright has a -1 arm. Parrish on a 1 will score. 2 to 5 he holds. 6, someone's out. And that is a 1. Parrish will score on the double. And the Rangers do get it. And Gary Ward with a base running rating of 5 with that 2 advances to third on the throw. So that actually is going to be a triple. And the Rangers get one back. 2-1. As Gary Ward hits a triple and he'll go to third. Here's the right fielder, Bob Jones. Infield is now going to play in. The Angels do not want Ward to score. Witt with the pitch. At 19, nothing happening. That's a 3-3, and that is a walk chance. The 5 is good. Jones does walk. So now Mike Witt has gotten a little bit of trouble here. 2 walks and a triple, a run-scoring triple, and now the catcher, Don Slott, coming up. Infield is going to play back halfway. The Angels are going to try for 2. Actually, no, they're going to play it in. Infield's going to play in to try to prevent Ward from scoring. Checking Strat. Strat says a 2. Hit and run here. Why not? Why not? You're the Rangers. You got nothing to lose. Play it. They're going to do a hit and run with runners at first and third. They're going to do a hit and run with runners at first and third. Why not? Rangers got nothing to lose. Witt with the pitch. 6-2 at the park. Arlington Stadium says 5-1, and he popped it up to the catcher. Out number 2. Out number 1. Out number 1. A possible hit and run, and Slott pops it out. Next up is the center fielder, George Wright, for the Rangers. Runners at first and third. They're going to keep the infield in. Strat says a 7, nothing happening. Witt will pitch, and that's a 6-3, a range play at the park. Arlington Stadium says 4-5, and that's the base hit to left field, but it's a range play first. The ball is hit to Keedy. His range is a 2. No, we can't get it, and it's a single plus. Ward automatically comes in to score. Jones goes to third automatically. Wright heading for second. Base running rating 3. Keedy no adjustment. A 1-3. Wright makes second. 4-5 he holds. 6 he's out. And he's safe. And we're got a tie game. Base hit for Wright. And now we're tied at 2. And Mike Witt can't believe it. Angels had a 2-0 lead, and the Rangers come right back in the bottom of the second. Still 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Steve Buschell. Remember, this may be the last game of the regular season, but these dice don't know it. Infield is going to play. They've already tied it. They're going to still play in. Bob Jones is the go-ahead run. Checking on a strat. That's a 17, nothing happening. Witt will pitch. That's a 5-6, and that is a ball against the righty. Strikeout plus the 18. Got him. Struck him out. 2 outs. He does strike out Buschell. Strikeout number 2 for Witt. And now the top of the order is Tollison. Infield now goes back. Witt checking the strat. That's a 15, no play. Witt will pitch. 3-3. That's a walk chance, and that is a walk on a 4. Tollison walks, and now the bases are loaded. Royals fans in Kansas City watching this game. They see a good chance now for Kurt Wilkerson of the Rangers to try to get runs in. Bases loaded, only 2 outs. Infield is back, and that is a 3. Nothing happening. Mike Witt will pitch to Wilkerson. Big pitch, big at bat here. Witt, 5-3, hit by pitch, 17 is high. Wilkerson will swing, 2-1, a ground out to second base, inning over. 2 runs for the Rangers on 2 hits and 3 walks. After 2, we are tied at 2. Angels win, and the season is over. Angels lose, we will play the Royals and the A's tonight. Top of the third. Leading off for the Angels is Rob Wilfong. Russell with the pitch. 1-4 against the lefty. Walk plus, and that is a walk. Wilfong will go to first. The Angels have a hodgepodge lineup, but you got a pitcher here with a 7.55 ERA, and that's one of the reasons why this Angels team could still win this game. Here's Devon White. White is 0 for 1, struck out, infield halfway. Checking strat. 14, nothing happening. Russell will pitch. And that's a 2-5. Strikeout chance. Got White again. White strikes out. Strikeout number 3 for Russell. He had 44 of them in 85. Here's Daryl Sconiers. Runner still on at first. Strat says a 10. Russell with the pitch. 1-4 against the lefty. Another walk plus, and that 18 will walk him. Another walk by Russell. Runners at first and second. A chance now for Jack Howell. Howell struck out his last time up. Infield still halfway. Checking strat. Nothing happening on the 19. Howell's not going to bunt. Runners at first and second. Tied at 2 here now at Arlington. Russell with the pitch. 2-1. Strikeout chance. Got him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Russell. And now the batter is Rufino Linares. Linares hit a home run his last time up. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Strat says nothing happening. Russell will pitch. And that's a 5-4 range play. Linares will swing. 6-6 at the star one. It's a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Wilkerson. His range, the infield is normal. Range is a 2. No, he can't get it. It's going to be a base hit. Single past second. Wilfong will score from second base. Sconiers' base running rating is a 3, and he will make third. And Linares is on first. The Angels retake the lead 3-2. Oh, those bases on balls. Another RBI for Linares in this game. As once again the Royals fans go, ugh. And now Daryl Miller coming up to the plate. He tripled his last time up. Actually doubled and took an extra base. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Nothing on the roll. Russell will pitch. And that's a 6-3. Strikeout chance. Got him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 5 for Russell. The inning is over. That was a weird one. Walk, strikeout, base hit, strikeout, inning over. But the Angels get 1 run on 1 hit and a couple of walks. Bottom of the third, 3-2 Angels. Mike Witt goes back on the mound. They know he's got to pitch well here. You got to beat a team that's got nothing to play for. Here's Pete O'Brien. O'Brien is 0 for 1. Witt will pitch. That's a 3-1. Strikeout, 18 high. O'Brien will swing, 5-2. Base hit to left. Single to left field. O'Brien is on first. Second hit of the game for O'Brien. He's now 2 for 2. I'm sorry, first hit of the game. First hit of the game for O'Brien. Next batter is Larry Parrish. Parrish walked his last time up, infield halfway. And 19, nothing happening on the strat. Witt will go ahead and pitch. 3-4. Walk chance. 6, yep, he walked him. And Mike Witt having problems here in this inning now. Runners at first and second. And here's Gary Ward. Ward tripled his last time up. Garbage. Ward tripled his last time up. Runners first and second. The Rangers are in business. Infield is still halfway. Let's see if anything on the strat. And that is a 12. Nothing happening. Witt looking into Gary Ward. This is a big pitch. Pitch from Witt. 6-5. That's a blank. Ward gets the swing. 5-1. Base hit to right. It's a single. O'Brien, base running rating 3. Base hit to right. +1 is a 4. Right fielder is Miller. No adjustment. A 1-4. O'Brien will score. 5 he holds. 6. Someone's out. And that is a 6. And O'Brien will score on a 6-1 So he comes in to score. The 1 means the lead trailing runner is out, which is Parrish. Parrish is out trying to go to third. So there is 1 out. Parrish is out. And Ward so Ward gets a base hit that does score. That does score O'Brien. He does come in to score. Parrish is out trying to go to third. Ward holds it first. That is a single and a throw out, but the game is tied again. Tied at 3. Forever Remain 90 joins us here at Arlington Stadium. So Ward gets a base hit. It's an RBI single, ties the ball game again. And here's Bob Jones, but Parrish is thrown out trying to go to third. Nice play by the Angels to at least get 1 out. So here's Ward at first, and now Bob Jones. Jones walked his last time up. Infield still halfway. Strat says a 10, nothing happening. Witt will pitch. 5-6. Against the lefty, it's a blank. Jones gets to swing. 2-1. Fly out to center. Out number 2. As Royals fans cheer, yay! Now the batter is Slaught. Slaught popped out his last time up. Strat says a 2. Yeah, Ward's going to try to steal. Why not? 16 stolen base, -1 is 15. Catcher Naren +1 is 16. A 1-16, Ward's going to steal. The Rangers got nothing to lose. And he's safe. Ward gets into scoring position. I'm playing the Rangers as if they're a team with nothing to lose. Ward will play at second base. We'll see if there's another Strat roll. A 20. Witt turns around. Throws to second. Got him! Got him on second base. He is out of there. Pickoff got him. Witt didn't like that. He didn't like the steal. And Mike Witt picks him off. Side retired. 1 run on 2 hits. Mike Witt said, "Oh, you got to be kidding me." Turns around, fires to second, and gets Ward on a pickoff. And that is huge. After 3, we are tied at 3. How about that play? Top of the 4th coming up. Pat Keedy leads off for the Angels. Tied at 3. Angels win, and they're in, and the season is over. Rangers win. We will play Oakland and Kansas City tonight. Russell with the pitch. 6-2. That's a blank. Keedy should get a hit because that's mostly what his card has, and that is going to be a double to left field. Kind of like the Angels, kind of like have a ringer in there, but that's what it is. Pat Keedy could actually save the Angels' bacon in this game, but that's a leadoff double. Keedy is now 2 for 2. Here's Jerry Naren. Infield is normal. Checking Strat. 9, nothing happening. Russell will pitch. 3-4. That's at the park. Arlington Stadium says 2-3. Fly out to center. That's out number 1. Keedy's base running rating is a 3. No way he can get to third. That's out. He'll have to stay at second base. And now here's Craig Gerber. Good thing I printed all the fringe players as soon as I got some cardboard stock. If you're wondering, these aren't paper. This is cardboard. I will go ahead. That's one thing I like about Inside Pitch. All of the fringe players are available for free. Just download them and print them. Keedy on at second. Gerber will bat now. Gerber is 0 for 1. Checking Strat. Nothing happening on the 4. Kitty's not going to steal. He would be automatically pretty much thrown out. Russell will pitch to Gerber. And that is a 6-5. Walk plus. And that 11. Yep, that's going to be a walk. Gerber, 2 plus 10 is 12. Minus 1 is 11. And he walks Gerber. The Angels, again, are in business. Buckle up, people. This could be a lots of lead changes. Here's Rob Wilfong. Interesting game to play a game that means something with hodgepodge lineups. I cannot bring anybody off the bench until the 8th inning. Runners at first and second. Checking a Strat. The infield is now halfway. Strat says a 7. Nothing happening. I'm not going to have Keedy steal. The stolen base rating's a 0. That would be a stupid thing to do. Russell will pitch. 2-6. Error on a grounder. Wilfong swings 6-2. That is a ground ball to to shortstop. That is a grounder to shortstop. The ball is hit to Tollison. His error rating is a 7. That's a 7. He's going to make an error. He bobbles it, tries to turn a double play, and he takes him off the bag. Bases loaded. And E6. Second error on the Rangers as Tollison makes an error at short. Holy cow. The batter now is Devon White. Dang it. I'm going to need to take a break after I'm done with this season. Bases are loaded. Devon White, the batter, 1 out. Rangers are going to play the infield in. They'll try for the double play. They'll try for the home to first double play. White is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Checking the Strat. That's an 18. Nothing happening. Russell will pitch. That's a 5-3. Strikeout chance. Got him. Struck him out. White goes down again on a K. That's strikeout number 6 for Russell. And now it'll be up to Daryl Sconiers. Sconiers singled, got on base, reached third on an error. He is 1 for 1. 2 outs now. The infield is back. Checking the Strat. Nothing happening. Russell will pitch to Sconiers. Russell, 2-4. Strikeout chance. Got him! Russell struck him out. Strikeout number 7, and the Angels leave the bases loaded. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 3-3 still. In a game that means everything for the Angels, nothing for the Rangers. And everything, of course, for the Royals who are watching this game. Bottom of the 4th inning, Don Slaught, who was the batter at the time when Ward was thrown out at second base, leads off. Slaught is 0 for 1. Pitch from Witt. 1-2. Strikeout chance. Too high. Slaught's a 6 plus 1's a 7. That's an 8. 2-6 for Slaught, and he's going to star 3 it and ground it to third. That is out number 1, and here is George Wright. Wright is 1 for 1. Pitch from Witt, 4-5. Error on a throw. Wright will swing 4-3. Fly ball center field. No error there. Out number 2. Here's Steve Buschell. Buschell struck out his last time up. Pitch from Witt. 3-1. Strikeout chance. Got him on a 1. Struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Witt. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And that is the And that is the first time he's done a 1-2-3 since the first. Mike Witt has a good inning. After 4, still tied at 3. Top of the 5th coming up. Jack Howell will go up against Jeff Russell. Russell, let's see. I'm going to check his. Let me see how he is here. 18, 19. Russell can pitch to 2 batters before getting tired. You have left, right, right. Russell's going to stay out there and try to see if he can finish this inning. Russell's pitch, and that's a 4-4, possible error. Howell will swing, 2-6, ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Pete O'Brien. Error rating is a 4. That's a 19. He's got it. Throws to Russell, covering the bag, out number 1. Here's Rufino Linares. He's been doing the heavy hitting so far, really, along with him and Keedy. He's 2 for 2, a home run and a single. Russell with the pitch. 2-2, that's a blank. Linares gets the swing. 4-1, double to right field. Linares gets his 3rd hit of the game. That is a double. Linares will go to second, and now he's a triple short of the cycle. Next batter is Daryl Miller. Miller is 1 for 2. He tripled in the game as well. Big base runner on its second for the Angels. A game the Angels need to win. Keith White joins us here at Arlington Stadium. Angels win, they're in, and the season ends. Angels lose, will play Oakland at Kansas City tonight. Russell will pitch. We'll first do a strat. That's a 14, nothing happening. Russell will pitch, and that's a 3-4. That's at the park. Arlington Stadium says 4-6, and another rare play. It's a blank. Rare play, men on base. Let's see what we got. And that is a 31. With less than 2 out, shallow fly to left field. Resolve play as a F7 range play. Well, that's the first thing we'll do. It's a shallow fly to left. Keedy, left field, and that is Ward. His range is a 3. And he won't make the play. Is that going to be a single or a double? And that's going to be a single for Miller. Now, if center fielder does not catch the ball, lead runner gets a late break attempting to advance to the next base. Roll 1d6 versus base running rating versus center fielder arm if higher runner out, otherwise safe. So he gets a late break attempting to advance to the left fielder. That's a 3-1. So he gets a late break to attempt to the next base. Roll 1d6 versus base runner versus left field arm if higher runner out, otherwise safe. Well, that means that Linares can't score, and he's going to go to and that means that late break to the next base. So that means the play is at third. So Linares' base running rating is a 3. Ward has no adjustment. So a 1-3, Linares is safe at third. 4 is safe at third. A third, 4 or 6, he's out. He's out of there. Linares gets a late break, and he is out going to third. What a time for that range play to come up, for that rare play to come up. That is huge. That's out number 2. It is a single, so Miller holds at first base. But that is huge. He got a late break. So there are 2 outs. Miller is on at first. But it now gives a chance for Pat Keedy. What a time for that rare play to show up for the Angels. That just took a run off the board. Keedy, however, is 2 for 2 with 2 outs. Rufino Linares makes a late break, gets thrown out at third. And now Miller at first. Russell will pitch to Keedy. That's checking a strat roll. That is a 1. Miller's not going to steal. Russell will pitch. 6-1 at the park, which means it comes off Arlington Stadium, not Keedy's card. If you're the Angels, it's not what you wanted. Arlington Stadium says 4-4, but it's going to be a base hit anyway. It's a single plus. Miller automatically makes third. Keedy's going to try for 2. Base running rating is a 3. And the ball is hit to left, which is Ward. He has no adjustment. A 1-3. Keedy's at second. 4-5. He holds. 6. He's out. And he holds. Keedy gets a base hit, which does allow the runner to go to third automatically. And here's Jerry Naren. I'm going to tell you right now, the base running the Angels are getting in this game is unbelievable. They are not getting any help on the base pads. But 2 outs, Jerry Naren will come on to hit. Jeff Russell can't believe the luck he's getting. Naren is 0 for 2. Nothing on the strat. Russell will pitch. And that's a 3-5. And that is and you know what? Russell is tired, and I didn't know it. Russell is tired. That's a 3-5. He was tired, and I did not remember to take him out. That's my fault. That's going to be a base hit. It's a single 1. That is a base hit for Naren. My fault. I totally forgot he was tired. And because of that, Miller's going to come in to score. Pat Keedy's base running rating is a 3, becomes a 4 with 2 outs. He will make third. Base hit for Naren. 4-3 Angels. I totally forgot Russell was tired. And Russell now definitely has to come out after that. 4-3 Angels, they get the run. Only because of my ignorance on that. Craig Gerber is the next batter. And the Rangers are going to bring out a lefty. Let's see who they want to bring out. That's my fault. Totally forgot he was tired. They're going to go with Chris Welsh, 2 wins, 5 losses, a 4.13 ERA. Chris Welsh will pitch to Craig Gerber with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th, 4-3. Royals protest the league president. They say they were screwed by the 5-1-8. Gerber is 0 for 1. Checking strat. That is a 1. Nothing happening. Naren can't steal anything, and neither can Keedy. So Chris Welsh will pitch to Gerber. That's a 2-4. That's a blank. Gerber gets to swing. 6-2. Base hit past first. It's a single for Gerber. Keedy will come in to score. Naren, base running rating as a 2. Yep, that's going to be good enough to get him to third. Naren goes to third. Gerber on it first. 5-3 Angels. Craig Gerber gets a base hit. 5-3 now. Royals fans, I'm pretty sure are going to make that. They're going to make that letter. I'm pretty sure they will. Here's Wayne Tollison. Wayne Tollison, what am I doing? Wayne Tollison. Here's Rob Wilfong. He's next bat for the Angels. In a crazy game here that will probably end the 1985 replay. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Welsh will pitch to Wilfong. Still rolling the strat. That is a 3. Gerber's going to stay right where he's at. Welsh will pitch. 5-3. That's a strikeout. 12 too high. Wilfong gets the swing. 3-6, and he grounds it to short to end the inning. 2 runs on 5 hits. 2 runs on 5 hits, and there were no errors in the inning. 5-3 Angels halfway through the game. Of course I'm doing the postseason games, Keith. Of course. Playoffs, depending on what happens tonight, playoffs will be starting Monday, or depending on what happens in this game, playoffs will be or tonight, playoffs will start Monday or Tuesday. Of course I'm doing the postseason games. Why do 162 regular season game if you're not going to do the playoffs? Of course I do the playoffs. No, I do not 10-minute ticker any of the playoff games. They will all be played. No, I do not. Those games are all played. Check out my Payoff Pitch 1994 restart, and you'll see how that playoff series went. I got it in a playlist. Go check that out. Check out those playoff games. Some of them were crazy. Bottom of the 5th inning, 5-3 Angels. Mike Witt will pitch. Wayne Tollison leads off. Tollison is 0 for 1. He did walk his last time up. Witt 3-3. That's a walk chance, and that 7 is good. He walks Tollison. Tollison trots to first. I know. Tollison goes to first base. The next batter is Kurt Wilkerson. Infield halfway. Witt will pitch. We are still rolling the strat. That's an 18, nothing happening. I don't think Wilkerson will bunt here. The Rangers are playing like they got nothing to lose. Witt will pitch. That's a 2-6. Wild pitch. It is a wild pitch. That is a 1, and Witt throws it to the backstop. Tollison goes to second. Angels may be going to the bullpen a little early. Mike Witt has been very inconsistent in this game. Now the infield is normal with Tollison on its second, re-rolling strat. That's a 12, nothing happening. Witt will pitch to Wilkerson. That's a 6-6. That's at the park. Arlington Stadium says 3-6, and it's a ground ball to short. Throw goes to first for out number 1. Tolson's base running rating is a 5. A 1-5, he goes to third, and he does. Wilkerson is out, though, on a grounder to short. And now here's Pete O'Brien. Angels are going to play the infield back. They'll take the out and allow the run to score. Final score of this game originally was 6-5. Angels did win it. There were 21 hits total in the game. Witt will pitch to O'Brien. We'll check the strat. That's a 16, nothing happening. Witt will pitch. 4-2, strikeout chance. Got him, struck out O'Brien. That is strikeout number 4 for Witt, and he needed that. And the batter now is Larry Parrish. Parrish has walked twice. He's 0 for 0. Witt will pitch. Strat roll first. That's a 19, nothing happening. Witt will pitch. 3-3, walk chance, and again Parrish will walk. Mike Witt has walked Parrish all 3 times. And now we'll have to face Gary Ward, and Ward is 2 for 2, a triple and a single. I don't know how much longer I can keep Witt out there. He does pitch to 30 batters, but the Angels need to win this game. So I got to do some baseball common sense, even with the hodgepodge lineup I got to deal with. 2 outs, rolling a strat. That's an 11, nothing happening. Witt will pitch. 3-6, and that is a blank. He's not tired. Ward will swing. 5-5, and that is a star 2, a ground ball to second base. The throw goes to first to end the inning. Witt gets out of it. Nothing across except 2 walks. After 5-3 Angels. We go to the top of the 6th. Switch left coming up. Devon White will bat for the Angels. He struck out all 3 times. So he's 0 for 3. Yes, that's a very young Devon White. Chris Welsh will pitch. That's a 5-2. That's a blank. Devon White gets the swing finally. 4-1, but he grounds it to second base. Finally gets the swing, but he grounds out, 1 down. Here's Daryl Sconiers. Sconiers is 1 for 2. Welsh will pitch. 2-4, that's a blank. Sconiers will swing. 4-1, base hit, center field. That's a single for Sconiers. That's his second hit of the game. He will hold it first, and the batter will be Jack Howell. Infield halfway. Checking on a strat. That is a 3. Hit and run. No, Howell strikes out a lot. I think you swing away here. I really do think you swing away. Although Sconiers is a good chance to steal, but I think you swing away here. Welsh will pitch. 1-3. That's a blank. Howell gets to swing. 3-3. It's a ground ball to short. 1-0. 2. Second base, Wilkerson, no adjustment. 1-2. Double play. No. Sconiers will get to second, and Howell is out at first, so it kind of works like a hit and run anyway. But now the batter is Rufino Linares. Linares is 3 for 3, a home run, a single, and a double. He's a triple short of the cycle. There is no triple on his matrix. The only way you can get a triple would be off of Arlington Stadium, and even that is a small chance. Is highly not virtually impossible, highly improbable. Welsh will pitch to Linares. The infield is back. Checking on a strat. That's a 5. Nothing happening. Welsh will pitch. That's a 2-4. It's a blank. Linares does get to swing, though. 5-2. Base hit. Pass first. It's a single. Linares is 4 for 4. Sconiers' base running rating is a 3, with 2 outs as a 4, and that will score him from second. Sconiers scores 6-3 Angels. RBI single by Linares. He is coming through big time for California. 4 for 4 day for Linares. The Halos fans are sensing the playoffs. Royals fans are sensing the offseason. 2 outs, Linares on at first. Here's Daryl Miller. Miller's having a good day, too. He's 2 for 3, a triple and a single. 2 outs. Am I rolling a strat? The answer is yes. And that is a 17, nothing happening. Welsh will pitch. 4-1. Strikeout chance. Got Miller. Struck him out. Inning over. 1 run on 2 hits for the Angels. 6-3 going to the bottom of the 6th. With a hodgepodge lineup, the Angels are leading this game, but they are playing the Rangers, who were awful that year. With a 3-run cushion now, Mike Witt will stay out there. Bob Jones leads off for Texas. He's 0 for 1. 6-3 Angels here at Arlington Stadium. We will have, if the Angels win this game, I will do a 10-minute ticker. I will do the final 10-minute ticker. If the Rangers come back to win this game, I will not do the 10-minute ticker until after Oakland and Kansas City tonight. But the Rangers right now don't look good. Witt will pitch 6-4. That's a double question mark. Jones is a lefty. Against a lefty. Against the lefty, a 1-7, a 1-11 is a base hit up the middle. That's a 9. Jones gets a single. Mike Witt allows a leadoff single. Leadoff hit for Jones. And now the batter is Don Slaught. Slaught is 0 for 2. Infield halfway. Anything can still happen here in this game. This may be Witt's last inning anyway. I don't know how much longer I can go with Witt. Witt will pitch with Slaught, though. I'm still rolling Strat. That's a 17, nothing happening. Witt will pitch 4-3. Walk chance. That is a walk. He walks Slaught. And the bases, runners at first and second. Runners at first and second and nobody out. And here's George Wright. They got no choice. They got to make a pitching change. Witt is coming in. The Angels need this game. The Rangers don't. Angels will go to the bullpen. Switch, right, switch coming up. Let's see who they're going to want to bring in. Think they'll go with a lefty. Coming on to pitch for the Angels will be Al Holland, a late trade from the Pirates. Holland will pitch to George Wright here, bottom of the 6th inning, 6-3 Angels. They're going to go with Holland. 1 win, 5 losses, 5 saves, a 2.90 ERA. Holland will pitch to Wright. Checking Strat. That is a 19, nothing happening. Wright's not going to bunt with runners at first and second. You would love to spoil the Angels' day here. Holland will pitch. 3-3, strikeout chance, 18 high. Wright does get to swing. 5-5, ground ball to third. Where is that hit? And that is a grounder right at the third base. A choice of force only at third or try second to first double play. They'll try for the double play. Right, 3, 4, 5. Second baseman, California, Wilfong, no adjustment. A 1-5, they turn it. And they do. Jones gets the third, but Slaught and Wright is out. 2 outs. Holland gets a big double play there. They try to turn the double play, and they do. Jones goes to third, though, on the 5-4-3. And the batter is Steve Buschell. Royals fans thought maybe there was a chance, but a big double play. Buschell will go up against Holland. Two outs. That's a 20. Holland does have a pickoff chance. He throws to the catcher. Catcher throws to first. No, Jones gets back. That's how I do. That's how I do a pickoff chance at third. A big chance for Naren, who throws to third to try to get Jones napping, and Jones gets back. Now they'll do it again. Holland will pitch. 2-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Buschell gets the swing. 4-6. That's a ball hit to left field. That is a 16 against the lefty. It's going to be a triple for Steve Buschell. How big is that double play now? But Buschell has a triple. Jones will come in to score. Buschell goes to third. It's now 6-4. Al Holland gives up a triple to Buschell. Runner at third base. And now Wayne Tollison coming up here. Tollison is 0 for 1, but walked twice. 6-4 now. Holland will pitch to Tollison with 2 outs. I am rolling a strike. And that's the wrong guy. That is a 20. Again, Holland throws to the plate. Catcher throws to third. Safe. Buschell stays at third. Now Holland will pitch. That's a 3-3. Strikeout chance. 16 is high. Tollison swings 2-1 against the lefty. Tollison smacks a triple. Holy cow. A split hitter against the lefty. Tollison gets a triple. You gotta be kidding me. Another triple in this game. It does score Buschell, and it's now 6-5. Which is the actual score, which is the actual historical score of the game. 6-5 now. Tollison hits a triple. Royals fans are saying the fat lady hasn't sung yet. And now Kurt Wilkerson. Wilkerson 0 for 3. They're going to see if Holland can get out of the jam. 2 consecutive triples by Buschell and Tollison, now 6-5. Angels need the game. Rangers don't. 2 outs. Checking Strat. Nothing happening. Holland will pitch. That's a 3-4. It's a blank. Wilkerson gets the swing. 5-6. Ground ball to short, and that will end the inning. Two runs on 3 hits. 2 of them were triples. After 6, 6-5 Angels. This game is not done yet. Of course, you figure, guys, that for the last game of my regular season, you know it wouldn't be easy, right? We go to the top of the 7th. Right, left coming up. Chris Welsh may see a new pitcher. I think we will. Welsh is going to come out of the game. They'll go with another lefty. Pat Keedy leads off for the Angels. He will bat. And the Rangers are going to go with Mike Mason. 8 wins, 15 losses, 4.83 ERA. Mike Mason will pitch to Pat Keedy. Top of the 7th, 6-5. Angels win. The season is over. Mason will pitch to Keedy. 3-5 at the park. Arlington Stadium says 5-4. That's a fly out to left field, out number 1. That's what this ringer cardiac that Keedy has going to the ballpark really hurts him on that. That's out number 1. He is out. Here's Jerry Naren. Naren got an RBI single. His last time up, he is 1 for 3. Mason will pitch. That's a 5-2. Walk chance. The 18 is high. Naren will swing. 5-3. Fly out to center. Out number 2. And now here's Craig Gerber. Gerber is 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Mason will pitch. 2-5. That's a range play. Gerber gets the swing. 4-2. It's a ball into left field. That's hit to Gary Ward. His range is a 3. And he will make the catch. Inning over. And that is the first time in this game the Angels have been sent down 1-2-3. Side retired. 7th inning stretch. 6-5 Angels. Senior, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. The Rangers have left, right coming up. Al Holland coming out of the game. The Angels will bring in a right-hander probably to pitch. Pete O'Brien leads off. Actually, Al Holland, can he pitch to him? 6 batters. Actually, Al Holland will pitch to O'Brien, but he'll be the last batter before I bring in a pitcher for the Angels. Bottom of the 7th, 6-5. This was the actual score of the game. Al Holland will pitch to Pete O'Brien, bottom of the 7th. 3-3, strikeout chance. 19 is high. O'Brien swings, 5-1. That's a star 4 and a fly out to center. That is out number 1. Now here's Larry Parrish. Now Holland will come out. The Angels will go to the bullpen. They will bring in a right-hander here. And they will go with Stu Clyburn. 9 wins, 3 losses, 6 saves, 2.09 ERA. Stu Clyburn will pitch to Larry Parrish here, bottom of the 7th. Clyburn pitch, and that's a 3-2. Strikeout chance, 11. Got him. Struck out Parrish. Parrish walked all 3 times, but there he strikes out. Clyburn finally gets Parrish. That is out number 2, and now here's Gary Ward. Ward is 2 for 3. Clyburn will pitch. That's a 6-2. It's a blank. Ward gets the swing. 5-6. Star 1, ground out to second base. Inning over. A 1-2-3 inning on the Rangers there. Nothing across after 7. Still 6-5. Now going to the 8th. Rob Wilfong, due to lead off for the Angels. Now in the 8th inning, the Angels can bring in pinch hitters, which they will do. Still has to be most at bats. And pretty much their entire starting lineup is on the bench. Brian Downing is going to come in and pinch hit. At least I think so. Rob Wilfong's at second base. I'd rather just bring in their main second baseman instead. You know what? Why not? Let's do some changes. Wilfong is going to come out and coming on to, well, it's got to be the most at bats. So Brian Downing will come on and pinch hit for the Angels. Brian Downing will go up against Mike Mason. You got left switch left you got right switch left coming up. Mason will stay out there. So here's Brian Downing pinch hitting against Mason. The Angels can now start using the bench. Mason will pitch. That's a 4-5. That's a walk plus. That 13 is good. He will walk Downing. He walks Brian Downing. Leadoff runner on. The batter now is Devon White. We'll see a pinch hitter for him. He was at center field. Next batter for him with 479 at bats is Bobby Grich. Grich will come on and pinch hit, and he'll probably take over at second base for Wilfong. Downing on at first, Bobby Grich the batter now. Angels know they need to win. Now they're going to start using get some of their starters out there. They need to win. Checking on a strat, and that is a 7, nothing happening. Mason will pitch to Grich. That's a 2-1 range play at the park. Arlington Stadium says 4-6, and another rare play with men on base. A 1-6. A liner to third who attempts to double up the closest base runner. Resolve play as an L5 range play with the catch being an auto double play. Well, it's a line out to third base, and that's Steve Buschell. His range is a 4, but the infield is halfway, so it's a 3. Nope, that's going to be a base hit. Line to third, that's going to be a single 5. But it's an L5, so I got to roll if it's a single or a double. And that's going to be a single, so it's an S7. So Brian Downing's base running rating is a 2. -2 to get to third is a 0. The left fielder for the Rangers is Ward, no adjustment. Downing automatically holds at second. Base hit for White off the range play. The batter now is Daryl Sconiers. He will hit. He will stay in the game. And let's see what they want to do here. And Mike Mason, they'll let him pitch. Runners at first and second. Angels are in business. Nobody out. Strat rolls as an 18. Nothing happening. Mason will pitch to Sconiers. 3-2, blank. Sconiers gets the swing. 5-1, fly out to center field, out number 1. Downing's base running rating is a 2. He will not go to third. The batter now is Jack Howell. We'll see a pinch hitter for him. Let's see what we're going to do here. Coming on to pinch hit for Howell with 460 at-bats is going to be Reggie Jackson. So Reggie Jackson will take over for the Angel. Will take over. Howell's in third base. Reggie Jackson's going to pinch hit. We'll see if he goes in the field. I doubt it, though. 1 out, runners halfway. Mason will pitch to Jackson. Jackson, a home run here can really end it. It's checking a strat. That's a 17. Nothing happening. Mason will pitch. 3-5 at the park. Arlington Stadium says 4-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. Question, what kind of hit is it? It's a 4. Again, it's hit to the right of the third baseman, and they're going to try for the double play. 3-0-4. Second baseman Wilkerson, no adjustment. A 1-4. The Rangers turn it. They got it. Side retired. 5-4-3 double play. Jackson grounds out into it. Oh, a chance for the Angels goes by the board there. No runs. There was a hit. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-5, Angels. Now let's fill the. Now we got to fill the field. Bobby Grich is going to take over at second base. He will take over at second, and he will bat second. He will take over second base. Coming on to take over center field, he'll take over for Wilfong, actually. Grich takes over for Wilfong. He'll play at second base. Taking over center field will be Gary Pettis. And he will bat first. Taking over at third base will be Doug DeCinces, and he will bat fourth. So that takes care of the batters and the runners there. So Pettis, Grich will stay in the game, and now DeCinces will play third. Pettis now takes over at center field. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 6-5. Angels win, they're in. Simple, and the season is over. Don Slaught is the leadoff batter for the Rangers in the bottom of the 8th inning. Stu Clyburn has some ability. He's going to stay out there. He's still strong. He'll pitch to Slaught. Bottom of the 8th. Royals fans hoping the Rangers want to win a game. Clyburn will pitch. 1-4. Error on a throw. Slaught will swing. 4-6. Ground ball to third. The ball is hit to DeCinces. His error rating is an 8. That's a 14. He won't make the error. He throws to first. Out number 1. So DeCinces comes right into the game and makes a play. Here's Bob Jones. Jones is one for 2. Clyburn will pitch to Jones. That's a 6-1 strikeout chance. Got him. Clyburn struck him out. 2 outs. And now next up is George Wright. And the Rangers are going to let him hit, even though with a 190 average. Actually, you know what? No, they won't. Rangers want to play a little spoiler here. We'll see a new batter. George Wright's going to come out of the game. Most at bats on the bench is Oddibe McDowell, and he'll come in and pinch hit. McDowell will also take over at center field. So Oddibe McDowell will pinch hit against Clyburn. 2 outs. Why not? Rangers got nothing to lose. Clyburn will pitch. 3-1. Strikeout. 8. Got him. He struck out McDowell. 1-2-3 for Clyburn. After 8, 6-5 Angels. We go to the top of the 9th. Rufino Linares leads off for the Angels. Right coming up. Mason is done. Rangers will go to the bullpen. And pretty much the last game of the season, they'll go with the closer, Greg Harris. 5 wins, 4 losses, 11 saves, 2.47 ERA. Greg Harris will pitch to Rufino Linares. Linares is 4 for 4. He's got a home run, a double, and 2 singles. He will bat. Top of the 9th inning. Angels looking for insurance. How close are we to the actual game? We're close. Besides the actual score, the hits are very close. Harris will pitch. 6-6 at the park. Arlington Stadium says 4-4. Base hit for Linares. He's going to be 5 for 5. But it's a single plus, which means he has to try for second. Base running rating is a 3. It was hit to left. So Ward's arm is no adjustment. A 1-3, Linares takes second. 4-5 he holds. 6 he's out. He's out of there. Oh, what a mistake by Linares. He gets a base hit, but is thrown out by Gary Ward at second base. What a mistake that was by Linares. It could have put a big insurance run at second. And there's 1 out. Will that bite him back in the butt? Here's Daryl Miller. Miller having a good game. He's 2 for 4, a triple and a single. He will bat. A base hit by Linares. He's now 5 for 5, but he gets thrown out at second. There is no runner safe on that kind of play. He does have to try. Plus, there is no runner safe anyway because I'm still rolling a strat anyway. So Greg Harris will pitch to Miller. And that's a 3-2. And against a righty, it's a blank. Miller swings. 1-1. That's a double to left field. How big was that getting caught at second base now? But that's a double for Miller. He gets a double. And an insurance run still gets to second base for the Angels. And that will bring up Pat Keedy. He will swing. Keedy is one of those wacky cards with a 500 average, but he was in the starting lineup. He will swing. Keedy is 3 for 4. Harris will pitch to Keedy. 1 out. Top of the 9th, 6-5. Infield is normal. Strat roll. That is an 18. And they are going to... I wonder if you walk him and pitch to Jerry Naren. Does he have a walk? Doesn't say. He had 4 at-bats, 3 games, 1 homer, 1 RBI. He has no walk rating at all or strikeout, which means he was never walked. All right. So I'm going to say Keedy pitch. I'm going to say they pitch. Although if I game the game, I put Keedy on and pitch to Naren. But I'm not going to do that. Greg Harris will pitch to Keedy with 1 out. 5-6, strikeout plus, and he will get him on a 6. Now, Keedy has a 0, but you still add 10. It makes it a 10. Plus 1 is 11. That's a 6. A strikeout plus gets Keedy. I don't care that. I know the rules will say that's a 0, but with a strikeout plus, you add 10. He's out of there. Struck him out. He strikes him out. I'm going to say that's a strikeout. I'm going to say that's a strikeout. You add 10 to the rating, even though it says 0, but you add 10 to 0, you get 10. That's a strikeout. Keedy is gone. 2 outs. And I may ask that in the forums, but I'm pretty sure that's a strikeout. Jerry Naren will bat for the Angels is next up. The Angels are going to bring him back. And they will bring on a pinch hitter for Naren. This is the 9th inning. They can bring up anybody, and they're going to have Rod Carew come on to pinch hit. Do I have another catcher that can take over? Yes, I do. Bob Boone can take over at catcher next. So here's Rod Carew. He'll pinch hit against Harris. Two outs. And I'm probably going to ask that in the forums because I want to be sure, but I think that's a strikeout. If it's a strikeout plus 10, and even though he's a 0, because it is possible that if you have a home run rating of a 0, but you get an adjustment from the ballpark, that still gets you in there. So I'm going to say that's a strikeout. Harris, we'll check the strat first. That's a 15, nothing happening. Harris will pitch. 5-3, walk chance 2, he walks Carew. Carew will walk. Now runners at first and second with 2 outs. And that will bring up Craig Gerber. He will hit. Gerber is at short. Gerber is 1 for 3. 2 outs. Harris pitching to Gerber. Checking a strat roll. That's a 1. Nothing happening. Miller's not going to try to steal. He's a dead duck if he did. Harris will pitch. That's a 2-4. Error on a grounder. Gerber will swing. 1-5. It's a ground ball to short. The ball is at the Tollison. His error rating is a 7. That's a 6. It's an error. 1 base error on Tollison. Bases loaded. Another E6. That is the second error on Tollison. Third error on the Rangers. And that will bring up Gary Pettis, who took over in center field. For Devon White. Gary Pettis will bat with the bases loaded and 2 outs. They're going to stick with Harris. Bases loaded. Insurance runs all over the board. Rolling strat. That's a 5. Nothing happening. Harris will pitch. 5-2 against the lefty. Switch. It's a blank. Pettis gets to swing. 4-3. Ground ball, second base. Inning over. They get out of it. No runs. 2 hits. 1 error. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Angels 3 outs away from the playoffs. 6-5. Taking over at catcher and batting 8th will be Bob Boone. He'll take over at catcher here in the bottom of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Royals fans are hoping for that. 6-5 Angels. The Angels will go to the bullpen and they will bring out Donnie Moore. You go to your closer. He did cost he actually did give up he gave up a blown save the last time he was out when I had him, but Moore will pitch. C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter joins us here at Arlington Stadium. Bottom of the 9th, Angels lead 6-5. Donnie Moore will pitch. 3 outs away from the playoffs and the end of the regular season. Steve Buschell, due to lead off. Texas may go to the bench, and they will. Buschell coming back. Coming on to pinch hit will be Gino Petralli. 270 average. Switch hitter. So Gene Petralli will bat against Donnie Moore, bottom of the 9th. Moore will pitch. trying to close it. Angels win, they're in. Royals are out. Season over. Angels lose. We will play Oakland and Kansas City tonight. Donnie Moore has to get three big outs. Moore's pitch. 3-6. It's a blank. Petrali gets the swing. 1-5. Ground ball right back to Moore. He tosses it to first. Out number 1. Petrali is out. And now the batter is Wayne Tollison. Tollison hit a triple his last time up. He is 1 for 2, a triple and 2 walks. Batted .313. Tollison will hit. Angels 2 outs away from the playoffs. Moore will pitch. 5-1. Strikeout. 1. Got him. Struck him out. 1 out away from the playoffs. And now the batter is Kurt Wilkerson. I will check the bench. They will bring in a pinch hitter for Wilkerson. Wilkerson is coming out, and they will bring in Toby Hara. So I'll have to replace the third base and the second base if this goes any further. Toby Hara will pinch hit. He'll go up against Moore. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. 6-5. Donnie Moore, 1 out away from sending the Angels to the playoffs. They will be the 6th seed. Pitch from Moore. 4-3. Strikeout 12. Too high. Hara gets the swing. 4-3. Fly ball. Center field. Getting under it is Pettis. He puts out his glove. Bop. And the ball goes into it. That's your game. The Angels beat the Rangers 6-5. They are in the playoffs. This regular season is over. They are in it. The California Angels are in the playoffs. Final line score coming up. They go in as the 3rd. They go in as the 6th seed. Let's see how close this game was to the actual game. It was very close. For California Angels, 6 runs, 16 hits, no errors. For the Rangers, 5 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors. Mike Witt does get the win, and Jeff Russell takes the loss. Moore does get the save. The actual score of the historical game was 6-5 Angels, and there were 21 hits in the actual game. We had 23. There was 1 error in the actual game. We had 3. That's pretty real for me. I have no problem with the way it went. People want to say realism. I think that's pretty good enough. Same score. You missed it by 2 hits and 2 errors. The California Angels are in, and our playoffs are set. 10-minute ticker coming up. Don't go away. The season is over. But don't go away for the last 10-minute ticker of the 85 season. So the Angels winning 6-5. They finished the year 82-80. And that is good enough. They are in and they clinch the number 6 seed. They will go play the Seattle Mariners for the wild card playoff. Then the winner there faces the Boston Red Sox in a best-of-3 in the wild card series. Now let's see how the rest of the league fell, because now the game between Kansas City and Oakland tonight is meaningless. So here is our final 10-minute ticker for the 1985 replay. Detroit has a 14 against Baltimore. And that is 23. And that is 3 runs for the Tigers. Baltimore has a 12. And they get 23 as well. That's 3 runs for the Orioles. We have extra innings. Detroit has a clutch of -1. That's a 0. So and Baltimore has a -2. And that's a 2 -2. It's a 0 also. But if it's tied after extra inning rolls, the home team gets the win. So that means Baltimore will win and beat Detroit 4-3. And that's the rules of FastScore. Milwaukee at Boston. Milwaukee has an 11. That's a 12, and that is 1 for the Brewers. Boston has a 17, and that's a 33, and that's going to be 5 runs for the Red Sox. The Red Sox will win their last game of the season, as the Brewers and the Tigers just miss it by 3 games to get in the top 3 in the American League East. So the Red Sox are definitely clinched the number 4 seed, absolutely, with that one. Seattle at the White Sox. Seattle's a 19. That's a 16. Not a good roll, but still they get 3 runs. White Sox with a 7, 21, and they get 2 runs. So the Mariners get their 87th win. White Sox will lose here. Oakland taking on Kansas City. Don't go away, people. We're not done yet, even with this. You got to know the schedule. So Oakland taking on Kansas City. Kansas City Royals fans will have to think about next year, as the World Series champion for 1985 does not make the playoffs. Oakland with a 14. That's an 11, and that's a 0. Kansas City with an 11. That's a 34. They'll win that one with 4, so they shut the A's out 4-0. So Kansas City finishes at 500 for the year. Cleveland taking on Minnesota. Minnesota is the number 2 seed. Cleveland has a 12. That's 61. That's pretty good, actually. That's 7 runs for the Indians. Minnesota, though, has a 20. 46, and that is 7 runs for Minnesota. Ooh, we got extras. Cleveland has a clutch rating of -3, and that's -2. Minnesota has a rating of 2. No matter what, there's no need to even roll it. They will win automatically. So Minnesota automatically wins that, so it is 8-7 over Cleveland. There's no need to even roll it. So Minnesota finishes 93-69, and Cleveland is done. Yankees taking on the Blue Jays. Yankees have already clinched home field throughout the American League. Yankees have a 27 with Necro on the mound. 44, that's pretty good. That's going to be 8 runs for the Yankees. Toronto has a 9. That's 52, and that's 5 runs. So the Yankees finish at 95-66. They only played 161. Some teams only played 161 games that year. I am not creating any extra games. It's what the season is. The Yankees, at the number 1 seed, will host the wild card winner in the wild card series winner in the division series. Now we go to the Mets. Now we go to the National League. Cincinnati taking on the Dodgers. The Reds have a 14. That's 42, and that is 5 runs for the Reds. Dodgers have a 7. That's 35, and they get 4 runs as well. They get 4 runs, so Cincinnati will win that game. The Dodgers finish 104-58. Cincinnati finishes 88-73. Cincinnati has to go play the Mets. It is a rematch of the 1985 one-and-gone championship game. Remember, in my one-and-gone for that year, the Reds had to go play the Mets in a one-and-gone championship game, which the Reds won. It is a rematch of the one-and-gone championship game for 85 in the wild card playoff in the National League. Montreal taking on the Mets. They got a 9. 54. It's a good roll. That's 6 runs for the Expos. Mets had Bill Latham on the mound for that one. That's 11. 46. And they get 5 runs. So the Mets do lose that game. Montreal finally gets a win on this sheet. They hadn't won anything since I made the sheet up. But they do get the number 2 seed. They will play the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals are the 3 seed. Montreal play the Cardinals in their division series. Pittsburgh at Philadelphia. The 2 losses for Pittsburgh in the ticker yesterday allowed the Mets to win it to get the playoff spot. Pittsburgh with a 9. That's a 52. And that is 5. Philadelphia with a 13. That's a 32, and they get 4. So the Pirates actually finished with a nice winning streak. Philadelphia can only think of what might have been. Houston taking on the Padres. Astros with an 8. That's a 24, and that is 2 runs. Padres have a 6, 22, and that is also 2 runs. So we have extras. Houston has a clutch of 0, and that is a 4. San Diego has a clutch of a 0, and that is a 3. Houston will win the game. They'll win it 2-1. So Houston finishes with 91 wins, not bad. San Diego, 78 losses. So, again, the Padres have to wish what might have been. Atlanta taking on the Giants, meaningless game. Atlanta with an 8, 31, and that is 3 runs. Giants with a 7, 63. Nice way to end the season. 7-3 win. So the Giants finish with 55 wins, and the Braves finish with 104 losses there. Finally, Cubs and the Cardinals. Cubs have an 8. That's 51, and that is 5. That's 5 for them. St. Louis has 7. That's 35, and that is 3 for them. So the Cubs beat the Cardinals, saying kind of like a we'll get you next year kind of game. And that is it. That is all for your 10-minute ticker. If your team won today, congratulations. If they didn't, well, there's always next year. That is your 10-minute ticker. Now I'll give you the playoff schedule. I will not be streaming tonight, and I will not be streaming tomorrow. The playoffs will start Monday. We're still going to do 2 games a day. The playoffs will get done a little quicker this time doing it that way. And, of course, I'll give California the win there and Texas a loss. The playoffs will get done that way. So, what will be the first game? Well, I usually have the home team in the wild card playoff usually plays last. The better team with the better record team. The Mets have 89 wins, and they host the wild card game. Have 89 wins. They play the Reds. and the Reds have 88. The Mariners have 80. The home team for them is 87 wins, and California is 82. So here is the schedule. Here's the schedule, guys. No game tonight, no game tomorrow. Monday, the morning game will be the American League wildcard playoff. It will be the California Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. The night game will be the Cincinnati Reds playing the New York Mets. That'll be the night game. Then Tuesday, there will not be a game. Then Wednesday, the American League and National League wildcard series will begin, and I'm going to stagger them this time. So there'll be game 1-1, game 2-2, and game 3-3 if necessary. I'm going to stagger them. I'm not going to play one series at a time. I will stagger the series throughout this time. So I will stagger them. So no game tonight, no game tomorrow. Game 1, the morning game on Monday, will be California at Seattle, American League wildcard playoff. Game National League wildcard playoff at night, Cincinnati at the Mets. So, oh boy, you got to be kidding me, guys. We got through. I want to say thank you, everyone, for sticking with me. We made it through the season. We got through the 1985 regular season the way I wanted to do it, playing every other day. We did good. It took about 3 months to do it. Now it'll take about at least probably a month to get through the playoffs. And then, of course, before the World Series, you guys will have another selection show, and you guys will decide, will vote what the next season will be for Inside Pitch. Steeler fan Keith White, C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter, Forever Remain 90, Philip Reynolds, Baseball Demos, G-Puck. Thank you all for joining me today. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. It would be most appreciated. Subscribe if you've not done so. No game tonight. I will see you guys Monday. I do need a bit of a break. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. And of course, I got to get the roster. I got to create the playoff rosters. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on Monday. Angels beat the Rangers 6-5 today. They are in the playoffs. The 1985 pennant race and replay season is over. We'll see you for the playoffs. Have a good one, everyone. Take care.